I'm just going live. Okay, Assalamu alaikum everybody. We are live now, and I would like to begin this session. This is our first webinar, and it's on staying positive and healthy during lockdown. As many of you may already have been aware, I've been hosting a series of webinars on local tourism as convener of FPCCI Standing Committee on Tourism Development. And they were so well received that some of our viewers requested that I initiate one on this subject as well. So while everyone knows that proper diet and exercise are a must to keep us physically healthy, in today's time, the challenge has become to stay mentally healthy as well and to keep away depression that seems to be creeping up at us from all sides. Today, I've invited people who have successfully managed to keep people mentally and physically fit, especially during lockdown, and who will share with you the same. So no matter what age group you are, you will inshallah benefit from what they have to say. And of course, if you follow the advice that they give you. So we are going to begin. As you can see, we have one gentleman amidst us in a female-dominated panel. So I'm going to introduce the speakers, beginning with Nasir Munir Siddiqui. He holds regular boot camp on as well as one-on-one classes, and since lockdown, Zoom boot camps with his clients. And he calls it very wittily Corona boot camp with a K. So and then we've got Fatima Zara Malik, who, among other things, is also an integrated nutritionist. She's a trainer as well. And finally, we have Rafi Singh, who is an internationally certified yoga instructor, aerial yogi, and owner of boutique yoga studio called Yoga Lift. So welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is, as I said, the first webinar in this series. And I think we're beginning with the right people because while the other webinars may be sort of centered more on certain age groups or certain professions, you guys are catering to everybody of all ages. I know that. So we will begin with Nasir, since normally it's ladies first, but since you're in minority, we will begin with the gentleman first.
In a minority right now.
Okay, so Nasir, you have been doing Zoom boot camps with people of all ages through this coronavirus. While there is no doubt about the physical benefits of these classes, how do you feel they've helped your clients mentally?
Mentally, like initially, I didn't see any change. People were happy that we're going to be staying at home. But as the time that it progressed, like after about 3-4 weeks, I start seeing people being depressed, anxiety, being edgy, and didn't care about the diet. It was like, oh, I had this, I had that. There's nothing else to do with my life right now. So there was a lot of downside, and a lot of people now, like after being in it for 4 months, like they literally have locked themselves inside the house now. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to exercise. So it's really playing I think it's putting them down now. Seriously, they need something positive in their life at the moment to get them out of the situation. And I think exercise is going to be the best, but some people are going down now.
That's a shame. So what you're saying then is that in spite of them doing regular exercises, they're going down, or is it most people who stop doing exercise?
Even with that's the highlight of the day, that my trainer's gonna see me on WhatsApp or on Zoom, and that's the highlight. Other than that, there's nothing else. Through exercise, it's keeping them sane, but still the effect is there. You can see, even with exercise, they're going down, but that's not helping it. That's the reason they're still sane. Otherwise, they would have gone berserk if the exercise part wasn't in their life at the moment.
That is scary. So,
that is scary.
Yeah. So what I'm going to ask is to Fatima then, that Fatima, you're a nutritionist among many other things. While there is a lot of talk of what one should eat and drink during COVID to improve immunity, is there a diet plan that one can follow that will keep them energetic and healthy and not gain weight in lockdown and also stay positive?
Well, I honestly feel that, there's a lot of pressure on people right now, to stay healthy and to stay fit, and to somehow improve themselves in lockdown. And I've spoken about this a lot on other forums as well. And I feel that, right now we're under so much pressure, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it's really okay. It's okay if, um, it's okay if you don't transform, or if you don't, become a better version of yourself during lockdown. It's fine. What I feel personally is that wellness is about feeling better about yourself, and it's about any activity that makes you feel better after you engage in it, physically, mentally, or emotionally. And I feel that, on social media and on a lot of platforms, we are being bombarded. Like, even me as a trainer and as a nutritionist, my inbox right now is full of messages from all the gyms that I've ever like been to in my whole life, about challenges, and about weight loss and about eating right. But I feel that right now, the most important thing is to just take care of ourselves, and to realize that the most important thing, perhaps right now, is finding any activity that helps us feel better about ourselves after we engage in it. And that could be anything from signing up for a painting class to a makeup class to, perhaps signing up for a running course if that's what you're interested in. Um, and as far as eating right is concerned, I feel that there are a lot of people who are indulging in emotional eating or stress eating right now. They're overeating. But what I want to say right now is that that is okay. That's fine. If that is what gets you through quarantine, that's okay. So it's very important to be kind to yourself right now, because we're living through unprecedented times, right? And there's no pressure on us right now to transform physically, mentally, or emotionally, even though social media is putting that pressure on us. So, if that extra brownie is making you feel better, that's okay for now. That's fine. um, but I really do, as a nutritionist and a health coach, I believe in baby steps. So perhaps one thing you can do is drink more water, or, maybe add more greens to your diet. Slow and steady is what I believe wins the race. And I must say one thing, um, right now, because I'm also a food therapist. I mean, it's crazy how many people have actually signed up for food therapy. How many people are now going through anorexia, bulimia, stress eating, and that's something also that I deal with, right? So it's really crazy how many people have signed up for those services. So I the only thing I want to say right now is that be kind to yourself, guys. And I mean, like I said before, we are living through unprecedented times. So, it's all right. It's okay if you want to seek out a shrink or a food therapist like I am. It's all right. That's what I want to say.
Okay, that's heartening to hear. My only fear is that, sometimes when people go on these binges because of depression, it sort of adds to their depression more, because it may make them feel better temporarily, but when they're
Yeah,
eating and they know that they're gaining weight, and then they're becoming even, they're not looking good, all these things just sort of compound and make them feel worse. So, but I like the idea of doing it one step at a time and do it slowly. But I think we should be geared towards proper eating in this time, because that is one way of trying to get out of depression also.
yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, right, oh God, I can you guys see me? Okay, now you can see me. So right now there are a lot of memes going around, and there's like this whole thing about the quarantine 15, which is being compared to the freshman 15. कि आप अगर quarantine में हैं, you guys are gonna gain 15 pounds, and you're gonna end up eating more. But I really feel that there's no need to stress yourself more, or to address the stress of quarantine into the stress of calorie counting, or let's say losing more weight. Because as a body activist, and as a nutrition as a nutritionist, I really do believe that we need to honor ourselves, and we need to take care of ourselves. And it's a journey, right? It's not about following a fad diet for 20 days and losing 20 pounds and gaining them back. It's about developing sustainable habits that we can follow through the rest of our lives. Because when we eat right for our body type, and when we exercise, and I'm sure that Nasir and Raspi would agree with that, when you empower clients, it's very different from when a client comes in feeling insecure or depressed about the way they look. So wellness really goes beyond a certain dress size or following a certain diet. It's about who you are as a person, and it's about feeling good on a level that is physical, emotional, and spiritual. And right now, because of quarantine, we are really paying attention to mental wellness as well, and how that ties in into physical wellness. And I think that is really key for everybody else. So those
True.
are my two bits.
Okay.
Agreed.
Rasti, I'm going to be asking you. Many people are suffering from depression because of this continued lockdown and uncertainty. How do you think yoga and meditation help to keep one positive in charge? And does it help all age groups?
Yeah, so I actually loved everything that Nasir and Fatma just went over, and 100% in line with what they're saying, and agreeing with everything, like your fitness routine. Your routine right now is basically what keeps you positive. It should be keeping you positive. It should be giving you something to look forward to. And it should be something that just helps you maintain some sort of balance in this time where your usual routine is totally thrown out of whack. A lot of us are working from home. A lot of us are not even working because a lot of our businesses were either forced to lock down, like especially everyone in the fitness industry. So it's a lot about just doing what you need to do to get by and stay sane. There are very high levels of anxiety, a lot of very high levels of depression right now. And I think a lot of that has to do with this sense of feeling like in some way we're not enough. What we're doing is not enough. What we are is not enough. And comparing ourselves on social media. There's so much content out there, and we're seeing such a filtered version of people that they're putting on social media, and such a filtered message about themselves that they're putting on social media. And that's what I feel people are being forced to compare themselves to. That comparison at this time, like this constant bombardment of this messaging, like is causing a lot of anxiety and depression in people. Yoga, yes, is one way in which, like, agreed with Fatma, yoga or fitness or a boot camp is one piece of the puzzle. It's one way in which you can keep yourself sane and grounded and balanced in this time. But it is not necessarily the way. What I would recommend as a trainer and as a yogi is if you can find anything that gives you a sense of well being, a sense of self acceptance, a sense of balance of routine at this time, hold on to that. So whether it's yoga or it's painting or it's reading or it's catching up on all those TV shows that you've not been able to do because you've been working like really hard, do what you have to do. Specifically, when it comes to yoga and meditation, it is a fantastic way to maintain your mental health at this time. Um, and that's simply because if you look at the science, it really is beneficial for your nervous system. So if you're feeling overhyped and your nervous system is in the fight or flight response, you've got a lot of cortisol, stress hormone in your body. When you engage in yoga and meditation and you focus on your breath and you slow down your breathing, it has a profound effect on your nervous system. And this is just scientific, it's for all age groups, and what happens biologically, physiologically in the body. Um, but the most important thing to do at this time is to find something that you enjoy so you can make it a habit. If you're not able to make something a habit, if you're thinking I need to sit every day and force myself to zen out for 20 minutes, oh my God, why am I not doing it? I must suck. That is a terrible approach. If you're able to sit for 20 minutes and color, paint, sit in the garden consistently, that is the best approach. So you just got to find what works for you, basically, in a nutshell.
Yeah, I just have something to say. I agree completely with Rasti. There are a lot of people who think exercise is a musibat, or exercise has to be hardcore to get you results. But that's not true. That's not true at all. Like, for example, if you're somebody who enjoys yoga, then sign up for a yoga class. Or if you're somebody who enjoys, high intensity interval training, then maybe Nasir's boot camp is what you want to sign up for. Or if you're somebody who, enjoys a mix of everything, then maybe my boot camp is what you want to sign up for. So what I really want to say is that just because we're in quarantine and because we are practicing social distancing, and there's so many you know ads on social media that are telling us to work out, we really need to honor who we are as people, and we need to sign up for the right boot camp or the right online classes. And trust me, before boot camp started, there are so many, like, for example, I have a lot of trainers who are like 5 or 6 trainers who are working with me. And right now, they're not even following my own boot camp. They've signed up for online yoga classes because that's what calms them as people. And we at FZM Boutique Fitness do not offer yoga. So, I mean, it's very, very important to honor who you are as people and to find an activity that feels good for you versus something that feels like a punishment. And that I feel is really important, especially right now because we are going through, I mean, depression is very common right now, and so are eating disorders. So really sign up for an activity that makes you feel good, and that could be anything from Rasti to Nasir. Mashallah, we have so many local trainers who are offering excellent online programs. So that's what I wanted to say.
No, thank you. That's great.
Whatever works for everyone, they need to try it. So they teach you for something, whatever it works, it should stick to it. Like I was telling Sanaz earlier, like bootcamp, a group of people when I do one-on-one Zoom, so basically I'm being the therapist. Like they're down, they're asking me, this happened, my work. Basically, a lot of people right now, especially in males, the work is not going that well either. I think especially for businessmen. So they are like, see, what should I do? So they come out, and I think it makes them lighter. So my job as a personal trainer is just like to do hoo-ha and grow. But one-on-one is a completely different ball game, and I think I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what I'm saying. They tell
Yeah.
you about the person's life, what's happening, what's not happening. So you're there to consolidate. You need to help them out mentally as well, rather than just physical. So it works for a lot of people.
No, that's so true. I am a witness to that because I do Nasir's boot camp myself. And, it's something that I look forward to, although I'm not doing it on a one-on-one, I'm doing it with a whole lot of other people. And in those 40 minutes, he basically just drives us so crazy that there's no time to think or be depressed or anything. But I think those 40 minutes are really good because they energize you in many ways. And, if you're exhausted after that, it's physically also it helps you, and I think definitely mentally it helps you as well. So I would definitely recommend whether you are the kind of person who enjoys the exercise or not. I would say go for it. Whatever works, because I think it's a distraction. It helps. And I find that, and I agree with you completely, Fatma, that whatever works for you, whether it's painting or it's gardening, I know a lot of people are doing different kinds of things that to keep themselves occupied. We are among the lucky people who still have options. We're living in a place where we are not all cramped in one room. We do have space. We can afford to experiment with cooking or with classes and stuff like that. And at the same time, in spite of all this, there are people who are suffering from depression. Think about those people who don't have these options and how much more difficult it is for them. So I think it's very, very important to stay positive and not just positive, but also productive, so that you can help out others as well. Um, Rasi, you wanted to add?
Yeah, I would just say, like, again, agreeing with everything that Fatma and Nasir are saying, is that the most important thing you can do for yourself is to sort of find the one thing that you can be consistent with. Because if you're not able to remain consistent with something, there's no point engaging with it, right? Especially right now, because it's just going to make you feel worse about yourself. So shop around. Don't be afraid to try different things. Don't get attached to one thing. There must be something wrong with me. But keep hunting till you find that thing you love, and then it's very natural. The consistency comes very naturally, and the habit builds very naturally. You actually start craving it as part of your routine, and then once you start doing that one thing so consistently, that's when you begin to sort of fall in love with yourself. You're like, wow, I'm getting really good at this. Wow, I'm very consistent. Look at me, I've been doing this 5 days a week, and that's just the beauty of a habit and consistency and doing what you love, basically.
Oh, that's so true.
Absolutely. I agree with you completely, Rasti. And I feel like, especially right now, a lot of people are turning towards yoga and meditation because that's what grounds them as people. So what you're doing is really fantastic. And I mean, in the past, I have actually referred a lot of clients to you as well for
Thank you
yoga.
so much.
Of course, of course. But I think, for a lot of people who are tuning in right now, I think कि हम सब online जैसे हमारे Instagram pages पे और social media pages पे, we are offering a lot of free stuff as well when we're offering a lot of advice. So I would say that check us out and find what works for you. And that's really important, guys, because just because we're in quarantine, I feel that a lot of people are under pressure that when they get out of quarantine, they have to be a better version of themselves. But I really feel that right now the most important thing is to be healthy and to be alive. I mean, a lot of my friends have catched the virus, and I know how stressful it is for a lot of people right now. Um, so really, if we can just take care of ourselves and we can just be healthy and we can just find a physical activity. Nasir is offering amazing programs. Rasti is offering amazing programs. So find the trainer that works for you and perhaps just indulge in some sort of self-care. And that I feel is what's key right now versus, setting goals for yourself and encouraging yourself to just come out of quarantine as, I don't know, like 10 pounds lighter, or for men, looking like Thor, for example. That's what my cousins who are working out with me right now, like they think that do mahine mein they will end up looking like Chris Hemsworth, which is cute. It's great, but that's what people are thinking, and I feel that जरूरी नहीं है कि हम क्वारंटीन से निकले और हम you know we transform. Right now, the most important thing is just to stay sane and to take care of ourselves. What do you guys think?
No, I
I
think
agree.
so. Yeah. I think it's, in fact, the reason why I, for instance, am exercising is not really to turn into some bushy looking female, but the thing is to eat healthy. And both mentally as well as physically. And, exercise doesn't necessarily have to mean that you hook yourself up with a trainer to do it. A lot of exercises are available on YouTube, and and a lot of things that are available street. You can just walk. You can walk in your own home, in your own garden, just outside your street. You walk on your, just by yourself. A lot of things that will keep you fit, because staying physically fit, you're absolutely right. It's basically, it builds your immunity. So if you are keeping yourself fit, and they keep saying that, all these doctors who you hear on social media, they'll keep telling you build your immunity, and one of the ways of doing it is also by exercising, keeping yourself fit. So
Yeah.
it needs to be done. That's the way to go right now, rather than to do it because you want to look physically good. That's great if that's a bonus if you do. Yes,
Shanaz, can I say,
sure.
like, like for example, like if you do get corona, but if your immunity high through is better, like through exercise, whatever you guys are doing, right? But if your immunity is there, the chances are that you will survive that thing. And especially if you are 40 and above or 50 and above, you need to build up your immunity. You need to exercise. And it's just not going to be, like I said earlier on TV shows, it cannot be a walk in the park. You need to challenge your heart rate. That's how you build your immunity. A lot of people say, oh, I walk, scrolling down my streets. So that's not. You need to push yourself a little bit so you build your immunity. And when you do that, the thing like corona, the chances are, if you do get it, that you will survive it. So it's uttermost important to challenge yourself through exercise and get your immunity level up.
That's so true. Definitely, like, we have been talking a lot about कि जो भी आपसे इस वक्त पे हो रहा है, stick to that. But there are profound benefits to what each of us are offering, definitely, especially in the time of corona. So even with something
True.
like yoga, there is specific yoga asanas that help you improve your immunity. There's
No, I
specific
agree.
yoga that circulate your lymph fluid around the body and improve the circulation of your body, improve the strength of your lungs, improve the strength of your heart, improve your lung capacity, your ability to breathe and absorb oxygen. And all these
Right.
things are just so profoundly beneficial for your body and your mind. So if you were to contract this awful disease, you would be able to recover and bounce back from it physically and emotionally much better.
Exactly.
Because you increase your physical and your mental resilience basically to any kind of exercise or movement.
Yeah.
Especially if you're
So
pushing
it's
yourself. You got to get out of your comfort zone.
like you just said, like you have to push yourself. It just cannot be just walking down the street or talking to your friends or whatever. You need to push yourself to build your immunity. Just getting out and just walking around, like it's gonna make you burp, but it's not gonna build your immunity. I'm sorry, but
Exactly.
you need to push yourself. Whatever you do, you push yourself. Even in yoga, there are many techniques in yoga you push yourself. I know that. I'm not a yogi, but I know for a fact it does. It will help you. Like what
Yeah,
FBA.
the type of
So
practice that I teach actually is a very physically focused practice. I do teach a restorative and relaxing version as well, but I mostly teach
yeah,
power yoga, and that really, really makes you push yourself. And I
yeah,
actually love bootcamp, and I love lifting weights, and I love HIIT and all of that as a supplement to my yoga practice, because I don't believe that you
right.
should be doing one thing. You should have a sort of holistic fitness routine. And what I keep telling my clients, and what I think the amazing thing about something like HIIT or weightlifting home training is you force yourself to stay within your zone of discomfort. So I always tell my
Right.
clients, push yourself till you are uncomfortable and you can comfortably tolerate that discomfort. Stay in the zone of your discomfort. Because that, like, very cliche thing, but you're outside your comfort zone happens. And literally for your body, that's it. When your muscles are dying and your heart is racing and you're having trouble breathing, that's where your body is growing and stretching. And that's where your mind is
Exactly.
as well. So, and when you learn how to do that in that setting, throughout your life, you're able to be comfortable within discomfort. So, in the pandemic, comfortable with the discomfort. Something bad happens, you're comfortable in the discomfort. So that's just, another aspect of the importance of it right now.
No, it's like you said, like even when you push yourself out, I've seen over the years. In 10 years, I think that's how long I've been training in karate, and I've seen people's
I have
diabetes going under, and
so I have a
like heart.
question for both of you.
Yeah.
Yes,
I have a
sure.
question for both of you. So like how we are training a lot of people online, like I am, I'm sure you guys are as well.
Yeah,
When we're in a class and we're training people, it's so much easier for us to push them. But अगर
Yeah.
घर पे कोई है and they're following my program or Nasir's program or Rasti's program, how do they push themselves to the next level? Like, what do you
That's a good
recommend
question.
for that?
This
like
question should be asked to me
Like you're saying, if
Sorry.
you're training like one,
Sorry?
you're saying like if you're training someone on Zoom 101, that's what you're saying. That how to push them
One on
when you're
one, or
training them.
even let's say in an online class, because that's something that I really do encourage clients with. Okay, okay, fine. If you're
I
doing
just tell
10
them
burpees, go for
to get
11.
their act together.
But
I just tell them to get their act together. Otherwise, it's going to be 50 or 60 more burpees for you. So that puts them on the right track.
that's amazing. That's fantastic.
And
Well, what about
there's
you,
a bit.
Rasi, as a yogi? Like, how do you push people?
So
I'm
it's
just curious.
definitely a challenge, and it's definitely something that I've been feeling. It's so much nicer to teach in a classroom setting and feel connected with your students. But I'm feeling a different type of connection now because I'm forced to do each and every part of the workout with them. Because because they're not looking at each other, and they have to see me demo each and everything. So for the full 60 minutes, for the first time ever, I'm moving with them. I'm not just walking around and adjusting and cueing verbally. I'm physically demoing each and everything. So when their legs are burning and their breath is quickening, I'm like, okay, my legs are burning, my breath is quickening, I'm right there with you. And I feel like that really motivates them, that connection with their trainer. So मैं सब चीज़ आपके साथ ही कर रही हूँ. I get it. It's bad right now. And right now it feels really good. And right now we're at the end together. So that part of it is like, the connection is different, but it's deeper. It's nicer.
Believe
You
me,
need to have
That's
that
fantastic. That's great. That's great to know.
like what I've heard in the past from many other people, like they were going somewhere, the trainers weren't approachable, they would curse at them. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You need to have a very friendly personality if you're catering to masses like this, right? You need to show them that you're a friend. You're not their enemy. Like they do something wrong, you're like, give me this, give me that. You need to have that sort of personality. They'll come and talk to you. Okay, and as a trainer, now I'm doing it for 10 years, so I know like you're just not there to train and get them fitter or whatever. You need to help them out at a lot of levels. And
Yeah.
like mentally, you know what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It's socially,
Yeah, yeah. We
mentally,
understand. We understand.
yeah. So
You're
that
not
has
just
to be the
trainers, you're also somehow also life coaches in a way.
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly,
definitely.
definitely.
Fatima, I started his boot camp years ago. I think that I've been doing them with lots of people in the open air, and now I'm doing it on Zoom with him. And believe me, there's no difference. He can push you whether you're on a screen or whether you're outside the screen in front of him. They push you like crazy. And I know, and he'll keep telling you, okay, this is the last 5 minutes. This time you have to just support yourself. He keeps on and on motivating you so much. So, and even though half of us have our screens, we have it on still, so he can't even see what we are doing. But he's pushing us so much, and he's screaming and shouting in your ears. And as long as you're sort of honest with yourself, and you're not going to just, after all, if you're paying for a boot camp, you're not going to just tune off and let him go doing what he's doing and not take part. So you'll do what he's doing. You push yourself also. So basically, you're doing everything, and it's as bad as doing it live in front of him. So I think it works on Zoom also.
Thanks, Shiraz,
Amazing.
for putting all the words
No,
for me.
I'm sure it works with you guys too. I mean, when you're doing it on Zoom, you just get used to it. I mean, we've been doing so many meetings now on Zoom, and half the time, you see the people you're communicating with. Half the time, you don't see those people you're communicating with because they have this, screen frozen, and but you know that they are there, and you still you carry on and you do whatever you have to do. So it's becoming a different world. We are learning to now deal with different dynamics. But and it takes time to get used to it, but I think it works.
And Shiraz, I'm liking this Zoom business now. You know why? Because in the boot camp, there's a social gathering and all that. And when it comes to working out, right? That's fine. But on Zoom, it's becoming more effective now because you're constantly there, like I count 20, 30 seconds, now you start again. So you don't have an option of look right or left or who's doing what. So you're at it. So like coming back to fitness level, I see people in 34, 32 minutes, people burning up to 600 calories. That's insane. So it means they are like they're pushing themselves more. So it's working better, I think, that in that manner that if you're trying to enhance the fitness level.
Yeah, in fact, I was going to tell you that even after the lockdown is over, you should continue with the Zoom classes because I'm
I'm loving this. This is going to be an online field of good now.
so some good things have actually come out of this. It's
Oh,
just, I think,
this
and
got
you have to have the right attitude and look at the positive side of everything. And I'm one of those people who's always looking for the silver lining on clouds. So I think that a lot of good things have come out of this. It's just that, I mean, you just have to gear yourself towards it and think positively, work towards, positivity, and it should help you physically also, mentally also. But Fatima, I'm not going to let you off the hook so easily. I want you to talk about a little bit about the nutrition aspect more and how one can, like you hear about eating dark chocolate and they say that it's very good for you. It perks up your spirits also and you don't gain weight. In fact, they say it's good for losing weight. So, I mean, talk about things like that, which one can have while in lockdown and still feel good, still feel chirpy, and at the same time not gain weight.
So absolutely. So I have a piece of dark chocolate every day because it's very high in magnesium, and it kind of gives you an instant energy boost almost. So a piece of dark chocolate, like 80% or 95%, is actually really good for you. But let's say if you were to talk about foods that you can eat on a daily basis, I would say that the first and foremost thing is when you wake up in the morning, drink water. It doesn't have to be with lemon or with honey or anything like that, because there's been a study by Harvard University कि जब आप सुबह उठते हैं और आप थोड़ा सा पानी पीते हैं, let's say 2 or 3 glasses of water, it actually increases your metabolism for the rest of the day by around 20%. So that's something that we can all start doing immediately, right? Because your body is actually pretty dehydrated when you sleep all night. When you wake up in the morning, you start drinking more water. And I feel that something as simple as drinking more water is very, very helpful to people. And also baby steps, like for example, a lot of people, because we're stress eating and so on and so forth, they're ordering in a lot. But simple things like, for example, switching to ghar ka khana, or things like, for example, agar aap white carbohydrates kha rahe hain, so you switch to brown. You switch to chakki ke aate ki roti, or you switch to brown rice. Things like that. Super simple, but things that everybody can implement very easily if they are in the zone. A lot of people are asking me right now, okay, hum aam kha sakte hain ya nahi? And I say, okay, half a aam if you have as a snack is okay because it's a seasonal fruit. And especially if you are working out, you need that energy, and it has a lot of vitamins and minerals that will help you. So simple things like that. And I don't believe in, you know, huge dietary changes. I don't support any fad diets. I do not support keto for people. I do not support juice cleanses, etc. I feel like slow and steady wins the race. So, and honestly, a lot of this is common sense. Like we know that if we eat 10 cupcakes, it's fattening. But sometimes, people are
Fatma, I'm
not
gonna cut
very
you. I
basics.
already like you a lot. I'm sorry
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you said no to fat. That's what I tell people. Because don't look for like I agree with you 110% and on the water as well. You just said the things exactly what I wanted to say. Keto, like these Atkins, man, they are ridiculous. Like you lose 4, you gain 10. What's the use? I agree with you. And drinking water, she's right on the money. Perfect.
Yeah, slow and steady, guys. Because also a lot of people think healthy eating is supposed to be quinoa and I don't know, some sort of really really expensive foods. And whenever they want to do like a nutrition consult, they say कि अच्छा आप हमें बहुत महंगी diet तो नहीं देंगी. And I'm like, no, guys, healthy eating is cheap. It's easy. It's what you can do on a daily basis. And they're like, अच्छा हमने तो सोचा था कि हमें किनोआ खरीदना पड़ेगा और पता नहीं crazy like avocados and this and that. And honestly, it's so easy. I'm sure that you guys tell your clients the same. Like you don't have to
100%.
spend a fortune
Yeah.
on healthy foods to be healthy.
100%. Because primarily wellness is something that should be accessible. If it's something that's inaccessible to a lot of people, then I feel like it's pointless. Like just because you want to stay healthy and you want to focus on your wellness, doesn't mean कि आप दुबई से खाने मंगाएं या like आप Springs or Agra से shopping करें. You should be able to eat sustainably and healthy and make small adjustments in your diet that set you up for the long run, that set you up for
True.
decades. you know and if you can't adopt that, there's no point, because then you're going to fall into what you're saying is that cycle of yo-yo dieting, and which is as psychological as it is physical, where you're like for 10 days you're on this amazing streak, and then for the next 10 days you're on a binge and you're feeling terrible about yourself, and then Monday se phir se shuru. So
Yeah.
exactly, like spot on, you got to keep it sustainable.
Yeah, no, I also
Okay,
agree.
I noticed one more thing, and this is what I'm going to share with you. Like initial time when you remember when the restaurants were all shut and all first month or so, right? So people didn't
Yeah.
have choice other than to eat home cooking, right? If the
Yeah.
rice, jo hamare Pakistani khana hote hain, salan and all that stuff. But to my surprise, they didn't explore it by eating those carbs that go ke ghar ka khana tha. Like I'm gonna do a complete research of why it didn't happen. But then when the restaurants they start open up, like pizzas and burger places, I start seeing that they were gaining weight, even the pickers and all from outside. So there's something with the home cooked food. I didn't see like I was in touch with good 60, 70 odd people the first month, right? And they didn't gain that much of weight for some reason, and they've been having rice, they've been having chapati and chicken rice. There was no other option. Not everyone can do the steamed chicken and blah blah blah, right? So they didn't gain. The only thing
I,
they were doing with me was exercising, but they didn't gain a lot of weight, even with the like home cooked food for some reason.
you know why, Nasir? Because they weren't ordering junk food.
But
This is one thing.
like Shanaz, like you order steak, you order grilled fish from outside, things like that. I don't know what they use there, but home cooked men and me, dekha the people gaining a lot of weight the first month. That was. To my surprise, I'm still shocked. I'm gonna do my thing. I think I'm gonna make myself a guinea pig. I'm gonna do research on it for one full month. I'm gonna eat rice, chawal, and all that and see what happens. I'm gonna do that. I'm like already.
The way he works out, he's not likely to gain weight anyway because he keeps telling us, all right, now I've given you this heavy workout today. I'm going to enjoy and celebrate by eating nihari and kaya. And he keeps giving us all these doses. You're not a good place to deal with. But the normal people who eat good tend to gain weight. But the thing
But
is,
I'm just shocked. That
no,
was.
I agree with you, and we noticed that as well because being in lockdown, we were eating 3 meals a day, maybe even snacking in the evenings, which normal routine. We wouldn't do all these things when we were going to work and not having time to just snack on things. But in spite of that, we not only did not gain weight, and we weren't even getting much time to exercise at that point. But in spite of that, it was because it was good home cooked meals. You didn't gain weight, and we experimented a lot with cooking. So from the cook down to all of us in the house started doing a lot of cooking and creating wholesome and unique dishes. So we were eating more also because it was all great experimental cooking. But you're
Like,
right.
I'm eating
We
like
said,
I started talking down food myself the first month. I was like, screw everything. I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna eat.
exactly. So yeah, I think a lot of things people have learned new things in this lockdown, including cooking and new recipes and healthful eating. And I agree, Fatma. Those were some really great tips, especially about the drinking of the water. I've heard that too, that you should begin your day with drinking lots of water. And other than that, I think these home cooked meals do make a difference. When you eat out, I don't know what it is, even if it's steak, but it's somehow the calories add up very quickly when you're going out too. So these are the things that I think. On the whole, a lot of good has also come out of it. Yesterday, I was attending a session with the U.S. Consul General, and he was saying exactly the same thing. That there are a lot of positives that have come out of this corona, and it may be a new way of thinking, a new way of living, which we'll all have to get used to. but not all of it has been bad. And the ones that have the I think the positives that we got from this lockdown, we should try and stick to it and not forget it or abandon it once life becomes normal. If it ever becomes absolutely normal again, I think there are a lot
Of
of things.
course it will. Of course it will.
Well, they
We have
say
to
that.
stay positive.
Yeah, no, but the thing is that for at least a couple of years, maybe you will have to be careful. You will have to change your the way you meet people, the way you greet people. Maybe you're not wearing masks all the time in these 2 years, but I think this constant washing of hands and this the greater concentration on hygiene and all these things are things that they're not bad. I mean, there's no harm in continuing that with your life, even when things become normal, because this is the way to go now. You have to try and do it maybe to avoid future viruses. So today we've got corona. I mean, we've had different viruses before too, and they keep popping up every 100 years or so. So I mean, you have to just make sure that you
Right.
start following a lifestyle that tries to avoid these kind of things.
Yes.
Very
So,
true.
agreed.
So I don't see any questions. I see a lot of thumbs up, but I don't think anybody's asked us anything. So it looks like we'll be very happy with what you had to say so far. So, if there is any parting message that you would like to give before we sign off.
I think I would just like to say that people need to, find any activity that makes them feel happy. And that could be anything from boot camp to yoga to Pilates, anything. And kind of develop that as a habit, because exercise is not a punishment. And fitness is all about, celebrating what your body is capable of versus just aspiring to be a certain dress size. That's what I believe. And that's the same thing that I would also say for nutrition and eating right. Okay, develop habits that you can stick to. Even if it's very small, if it's as small as, adding more vegetables to your lunch. But slow and steady wins the race. That's what I would like to say.
Definitely. Agreed.
Agreed. Definitely.
Get off with just agreed. Say something more.
Well, see, for me, exercise is just not exercise. Like it has saved me quite a bit. I was down with a couple of things which I cannot mention, but the only thing that made me survive and go through it was through exercise. So I'm the biggest fan when it comes to exercise for my own self, and I know it can get you out of a lot of things. Stress, anxiety, will get a lot of other things. It'll get you out. So, guys, exercise. Without any set goal, nothing. Make sure you push yourself and do some whatever works for you. Either yoga, high intensity, or whatever that is done. Or going to the regular gymming. But make sure you exercise and you push yourself. That's it.
Definitely. Definitely try it out. And if it's not working for you these days, you're pushing yourself, but it's just not happening, then maybe give yourself a little bit of break and find something else that's going to work for you. But definitely give exercise a shot, because scientifically it is proven to make you feel better about yourself, to strengthen your body, to strengthen your immune system, and to strengthen your mind. So it's literally the best thing you can do for yourself right now. You have a healthy body, you're able to use it and exercise. Definitely.
So true. So thank you guys. I'm sure that everybody must have benefited from this, and I hope that people start taking up something or the other that's going to work for them, that makes them happy, regardless of whether it's exercise or whether it's just taking care of their diet or it's doing yoga. Or anything that works for them, as long as it keeps them mentally going as well as physically. I think it's important to take care of both. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming, Nasir, Asif, Fatima, and thank you for joining us live. All of you, all my friends. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you all so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thank you so
Nice to
much
meet you all.
for
And Shanaz, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
Bye. Bye.